What's
Hey,
up?
what's up, BoredRoom? George here with Nathan.
What's up?
We're at a park today to
Yeah.
talk about something that's very big in America recently. Big in
The
news.
raid.
The raid,
The
the
raid.
storming, the
Not
takeover.
talking about the drugs and the party lights.
No.
But I don't even know. I don't know what I was building up for.
The storming of the Capitol, people.
Right, storming of the Capitol.
This honestly has been a crazy thing. This gets crazier for me as I think about it, as I see more and more videos, especially when I first heard about it. I just saw people storming the Capitol, but then I saw a compilation video.
Yep.
And it really did start from Trump. Trump made a big speech beforehand how he's going to lead the people to the Capitol. Of course, he didn't lead them in shit. He just fucking hid.
Yep.
And they did. And it makes you wonder, were they able to do this so easily? Because you would think that this shit would be hard to do. You always hear about the security in Washington.
Some dude got killed, right?
A lady got killed. Some people, 4 people died from heart attacks. I don't know if you heard that.
I never heard
Yes,
that.
the Republicans.
I didn't hear
This is what my dad told me. I don't know how true it
Wow.
is. But yeah, some Republican people, they're so fat and stuff. He's so excited.
That's funny.
They croaked. Yeah, they got a heart attack. But yeah,
That's funny.
one lady died, which
That's funny.
people are calling her, the Republicans are calling her a hero, but I think, I hate to say she deserved it, but what do you expect? She was storming the fucking Capitol. She was at the doors of the Capitol while the Secret Service people were pointing guns, and yeah, they protected themselves, and because they thought they were being attacked. It's not just they're making a mess. Some people were there with malice intent, vicious intent.
This was an attack on democracy.
Which is a good
terrorism.
This is a good segue. One of the people that had this intent was this guy known as Zip Tie Guy.
Oh yeah, I saw that guy. Yeah, he had all the zip ties.
Because he wanted to take hostages.
Yep.
And guess where this guy's from?
Where?
Here, good old Tennessee. He's from Nashville, which I pull up. His name is Eric Munchel. Where the fuck? What? Munchel?
Eric
Gavelko. I don't even want to pronounce his fucking middle name.
Eric. Let's just
just
call
say
him
Eric, who lives in Nashville.
Yep.
I had to be doxing, but this is all available on this local news shit. And yeah, I'm disappointed. And this is a big theme of the video today: is the disappointment we are in some of these people in Tennessee who participated in the Capitol. So there's a lot of famous people that are in the Capitol raid. The zip tie guy and the lady that got maced in the face. There's a big viral video of a lady who's like crying. She's like, "Oh, I got maced in the face." She's from Knoxville. Her name's Elizabeth.
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol?
Yeah, I made it like a foot inside, and they pushed me out, and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
And you got people in power like Mark Green and some of the other little
Tennessee politicians.
Yeah, Tennessee congressmen and whatnot. Like the lower ones. We'll put a image graphic.
Of all the politicians that believe that the Electoral College was rigged.
Yeah.
All of them. Every single, not all of the Tennessee politicians, but there's at least 8 of them that think it was rigged. So
we finally had Marshall Blackburn. Finally, she fucking all right. I'm done with this Trump train, but all of them are still sticking on the Trump train, enabling this violent fucking raid that happened, and enabling probably another one that's going to happen when Joe Biden gets into office this upcoming time in January. I want to ask you, audience, do you think there's going to be another fucking big old raid? Do you think, hate to put this out there, Joe Biden get assassinated?
Probably
or you think
will.
Trump might get assassinated? People are pretty pissed off at him.
It's either Joe Biden's going to get assassinated or he's just going to die. I don't know what to tell you.
I always hear that, he's going to probably, he's not going to survive his first term because he's so old.
He probably won't.
Kamala's going to take over.
I'll be surprised. The 4 years, I'll be like, hey, you made it.
Yeah.
But by the time it does roll around to that final 4th year.
Because he's not super fat or anything, but he is falling apart.
Yeah, exactly.
He had a blood clot pop in his eye.
Right.
There's signs of dementia.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's almost in his 80s already. Is he in his 80s? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Somewhere, he's 70 or 80. It's crazy. Do you think things would get better when Joe Biden gets in office?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, they raided the Capitol 2021, bro. What was last year? Last year was like, oh, no, this was in February. Kobe died.
Yeah.
And then everything went to shit show.
I was just rethinking that last night.
That was literally
the first death was Kobe. Now everyone's grandparents is dying.
Everyone's dying. Yeah. What's the conspiracy, bro? He had the virus inside of his body and he died, and he spread it around. It's all Kobe's fault. I'm kidding. I'm just.
Well, to lead to whose fault this really is, I mean, not all his fault, but Trump. He takes a big blame of this. When it's his other question, do you think Trump will be impeached from this? Because apparently Mike Pence
he's got like 2 weeks left.
Yeah, that's what.
And then he's like, I'm gonna run in 2024. It's like, bitch, no, you're not. You're an old fuck. You're not gonna run anything. You're
that's why I heard they're probably still going to impeach him even after he's done, because so he won't have the ability to run again, and he doesn't get the presidential benefits like Secret Service. And
I hope he doesn't. I would like for them to impeach him so he doesn't have those benefits.
Yeah, and doesn't get the presidential pay.
He's not good. He's like 50 flavors of racist. 50 flavors of racist, bro. This dude was like born in the 50s, grew up in the 60s, grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and now we're here, and yeah, he's seen it all. So like,
and as much as I hate to say this, because I love these people. He's a wild card, but he's not a good wild card. He's a bad wild card. He's a wild card of chaos. You know, he's not like a wild card that's like funny and.
I voted for Kanye.
I didn't vote at all, which I think everyone should do. No more voting.
Everyone should vote.
And here's my hot take on this storming. I'm actually not anti-raiding the Capitol and raiding all these government buildings, but the cause that they did this,
pro-terrorism.
They did this for Trump. It's like, come on.
Pro-terrorism.
I mean, I think we do need to revolt against this fucking, tyrannical government that we honestly have. This fascist government that's fucking forcing us to work shitty jobs and break our backs for them, and they take our money and taxes. But the reason that they did this for Trump, like, bro, you're doing this for the tyrannical guy. Come on, do this for healthcare or for better equal rights, for abortion, for legal weed and shit like that. But no,
I do not support raiding. This was an attack on democracy. This was an act of terrorism. Period. Like, I don't care where you come from, where you're at. Like, period. This was an act of terrorism. Period. Attack on democracy. Everything we stand for as Americans. And, well, as we see, it wasn't necessarily as big of as a disruptor as, like, other countries, how they will take down their, like, in other countries, or they'd be, like, assassinating their people. There'd be assassination attempt number 6, still didn't get them. So it hasn't happened really in America. I mean, we have been assassinated, but not in the sense where our government was shaked up so bad that we have to have immediate... we have to have the need to have another person step in so that everything continue as normally. So that's for America, that hasn't happened to us yet.
Because that just shows how they really have been boosting up security so heavy. Because since the 60s, they were up, like, never again with that shit.
Exactly.
Having assassination.
Right now it's like the 80s are back.
Yeah. See, 80s they're still getting a little better at the security, but they're still able to get shot every once in a while.
Right.
The politicians like Reagan, he got shot, but he still never got full blown assassinated because of the security. Because there were people that were in, like, government officials in that building, but luckily, Secret Service was able to hide them away fast enough.
There was that one dude. What was it? There's when they were raiding it. Some of the security people were taking selfies with some of the raiders. Yeah. And then there was this one dude. He was trying to stop them all. Mm-hmm. Like, he was, because, like, he was talking with one of the leaders. He like pushed the leader back. Yeah. And then I guess he aggressive, and then they started coming at him. So he started running up the stairs, and he had I think he has had his baton, but
See, I'm glad you bring this up, because I wanted to bring up this other question. Do you think there was inside job from the cops? You think the cops were in on it?
100%. Mm-hmm. There had to be.
Yeah.
Or at least, it's either that or people just got together and were like, we're going in. And it was just like, Excuse me?
No, yeah, it's clear it had to be because there's
had
there's
to
a
be.
clear there's a video that clearly show cops just letting them
You know
because
what
they
I
had
mean?
a mesh fence, but they just opened up the fence for them and
Yep.
let them
Yep.
storm on in.
Police are squabbling with protesters. Oh, there we go. And they just breached the Capitol.
So yeah, there's some cops that are pro-Trump. I believe they're in on this. So I mean, but yeah, there's some cops. So they just had batons. They're trying to whip at them away, and I feel sorry for those. You know,
This could have gotten a lot worse too. I mean, like, this
I feel like
coulda- this
they could have
been
got
a
ripped
lot-
apart.
There could have been like, if this was like super serious, people would have died. Like, yes, people did die, but it could have been on a much.
I'm
bigger
surprised
scale.
it wasn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Out of all these different raids that have been going on throughout the year, from hearing about Black Lives Matter to different types of protests to saving schools and
Yeah.
stuff, like you see everyone else getting like maced in the face, baton, rubber bullets getting shot up, like people every day just getting destroyed. But like when a group of Trump supporters go up to a Capitol, they don't
because they had that Trump protection.
Right, they got Trump. Like, what the heck? Like, that just shows you favoritism within the
Yeah.
United States, racism within the United States. So, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucked up. This clearly show a double standard
Double standard.
this year. Yeah, because this should have really been a big cause to have like the military in there.
You would think. Like, I would like to think like, you
SWAT.
know, the Capitol's being attacked, so that would mean some type of not necessarily military, but some type of task force. But all right, let's go in. But obviously there isn't.
No,
That
you just saw regular ass cops.
Yeah, that just shows our defenses on how complacent we become. Like, oh, we have cameras. No one in their right mind would do this. I have a safe, nice, cushion job. No. That just shows you the power of the people too. So like, that's democracy. It's the power of the people. Have a voice for the people to choose and take out who they want to have in power.
And see, that's what I kind of like about it. It actually shows that the people are able to strike, but it's like, honestly, they're not. We really don't, because this had the president's backing.
Yep.
And it was just
and he's not taking responsibility for it. Like, I feel like he should be standing on trial.
Well, I think it's going to happen because Pence is mad at him. Everyone, all the senators have been tweeting about impeaching him. Nancy Pelosi's pissed, so we'll see. We'll see in the past few days. And that's all I really got on it. I'm just disappointed in those Tennesseans that participated in the raid, and disappointed in those Tennessee politicians.
Yeah, it's very sad. I give it 10 years, man. America's gonna change.
Yeah, things definitely gonna be hard to go to DC. No more tours.
I'm just put this out there.
Cameras everywhere.
It's gonna get worse.
And honestly, that's what I kind of feel too. Yeah,
like
thanks a lot. Now shit's gonna get way worse when it comes to
like this was
surveillance.
this was just like a blink of like what could have been.
So everyone's
and
scared
what
in their
might.
booths.
This is just a preview. This is just a prequel to like because now there's going to be documentaries about this. There's people going to make a movie about this. Like back in 2021, there's going to be movies about this. There's going to be adaptations about this. Like, and then in other countries they'll be like, yeah, remember when such and such. We got children.
Yeah, so let's end this soon.
All
right. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yep. The Nathan Invasion on Twitch.
Check out Nathan's Nathan Invasion
on YouTube.
Acorn.
Anchor.
Check out Anchor.
Anchor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Acorn's a fucking. I keep seeing that fucking.
Oh yeah.
Ashton Kutcher shit. And check out the description. If you want to leave a nice tip.
Yep.
Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Have a good day.